Shalom, shalom, say Kalim Bashim Bashim Kakodash. And the bonus to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone and GMS do rule and teach well. Young brother here, Shemash Yehoda. And today we're going to be getting into a topic, the King James that I made myself. I have some precepts here lined up, so we'll just go into some of these, maybe like 2 or 3. Call it like that, Slakia for, videos not coming out. Yesterday I had the video up on my computer and I was editing it and completely forgot what I was doing and got distracted and fell asleep and shit. And then today when I got home from work, I was like, oh shit, I gotta get home, I gotta upload these videos, and then I need to record a new one as well and get that one out. And then when I tried to charge my computer, the fucking charger gave out. So I think that's probably why yesterday, it probably wasn't even charging. I probably just had it on there. I thought, oh, okay, this will be fine. Next day I'll go on and it wasn't even charging, so it just died. And I was like, damn. But, I bought a new charger. Lord forgive me for that. Because I noticed, when I got home, by the time I got home, it was already Sabbath, and I noticed that it wasn't turning on. I was like, oh, shit, the charging cable gave out again. So I bought a new one. It was like $10. I have a Surface Pro. Yeah, it's pretty decent laptop. And, when I get it, and then I'll edit. The video should be, done rendering, because that was the issue. The video was 20 minutes long and it had the render, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay up until then. And I don't even know what the fuck happened. All I know is that I woke up the next day in my bed, my phone is dead, my headphones are dead, everything's dead, and I'm like, oh shit, I fucking fell asleep. How the fuck did that happen? But it's not happening again, right? So that, and then also camp is gonna be midweek. I can't play the game of camping and then somehow make it to work. Where I work at is way too fucking far away to play that kind of game. And plus, I want to be able to have the freedom to camp, an hour, longer than an hour, and things like that. And I'm just looking, man, because camping early weekends, just in general, it's just been fucked wherever I go. Just people are just fucking crazy. It's just, moving to the end time, so, people are just fucking bugging out, man. You move into that Jacob's Trouble time, during the epidemic, all those mental asylums, some of them were shut down and were letting people go or whatever. And now these people out here on the street, and I'll be out here early, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get a good camp in, it's gonna be quiet, and it's dudes out here doing drugs and bugging the fuck out. I can't camp in a spot like that, I gotta leave, but we'll figure it out, we'll camp in the afternoon. Hold on. Alright. That's the book of Psalm 38 and 12. They also that seek after my life, they stays for me. Neither seek my hurt, speak me to this thing, and imagine deceits all the day long. Psalm 38 and 12. Yep, and that's what, these eliminated ones be doing, in all these different subgroups, Skull and Bones, and all these different, organizations, subgroups, and whatever. All these guys, man, that's what they do. They imagine deceits on us. Imagine, see your deceits, trickery, marma. It reminds me of do I not have it here? No, it's a damn shame. No, it's a damn shame I don't have it there. Oh man, I should have that. I should have that there by now. I probably have it in my physical Bible because I also use my physical Bible as well. So it's the book of Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of God that you may be standing against the wiles of the devil. Right? Methodia is the word for wiles. Right? So we call Esau devil. Right? He does cunning arts and trickery. Do spiritual demons, Satan, and demons on the left hand. Right? Because all this witchcraft, they are actually communicating with demons. Like Aleister Crowley and the demon Aiwass. These witchcraft, they actually do succeed in summoning demons, and they're able to communicate with them, and to be able to perform the rituals, they need to have like sacrifice people, man. They basically have like a certain amount of blood and shit like that. But sometimes it's different. Like I know of voodoo and shit like that, they be sacrificing pigs and stuff, like these weird animals that they got no business using, they be sacrificing, and stuff like that. And we all know about Bohemian Grove. They say that the burning of the owl, it's an effigy, it's not a real person, but I've heard tales. Alex Jones brought that out a long time ago, that they have put people in there before. I wouldn't be surprised. Right? And this is what we stand against, cunning arts and trickery, deceits, trickery, stuff they want to put out here. I gotta watch the videos from the South Carolina camp. Dowler from there. He made a video. Apparently they're starting to come against so-called conspiracy theorists, which were under that umbrella. They already got us on lists and stuff like that. And, they'll start coming against us, brothers like us, teaching this word. And you also, you brothers out there that listen, and they start coming. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and his powers and his darkness, the darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places, right? So we fight against witchcraft from the elites. And this is what we're up against, right? And why are we up all this stuff? Why is Esau doing all this, right? Esau thinks that he can get his birthright back, right? Going all the way back to Genesis. This is all about. He's trying to get his birthright back. He ain't getting it back. Fucking wimp sold it. He sold it. He was a wimp. He didn't care, and he sold it. Which was all planned out by the Lord. There was nothing he could do to change that. He was just playing out his role. Why the fuck is this lagging, man? Come on, man. I was literally watching a documentary earlier today. Okay, it's fine. Because I was watching a documentary earlier today, and it didn't lag at all. I was watching a documentary about the Reconquista, about the Spanish Inquisition and all that stuff, which that was Esau basically pursuing whatever jakes that were left around. Some of them were Edomites, could have been Edomites following Judaism and stuff like that, and some jakes that were following Judaism, and of course jakes that were Muslim. Anyone they found out there, man, you were not following Catholicism, they were basically killing them, man, like burning them alive. It's the book of Psalm 141:9. Keep me from the snares which they lay for me, and the gins from the workers of iniquity. Keep me from the snares which they lay for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. It's word for gins. Lyre, snare, Look, the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst that I withal escape. Exactly. That's what you pray for. The Lord deliver you. Because we're moving closer and closer, to that time. Truth has been, widely known for a hot minute now. Like, everyone knows about it now. I feel like I don't get the whoa reaction from people. anymore when they see you camp out there. It's just, oh yeah, it's one of those Israelite guys. Oh boy, you know. Oh honey, let's just keep walking, honey. Ignoring them, and it's like, okay, but in the kingdom they won't be fucking people won't be talking like that. Guarantee. You'll see one of us and you'll be, oh my lord, and say, yeah, exactly what I thought, bitch boy. I won't say it like that. I'll be speaking Hebrew. We'll speak in Paleo Hebrew. But, you're going to get a foot up your ass, man. You're going to get your ass beat. Because we got to get our get back. It's get back season. Let's book of Ephesians 5:11, verse 10, verse 9. For fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord. Prudence, test, examine. Exactly what the fruit of the Spirit is. That's what you gotta do. I think it's 1 John that talks about that. I think 1 John 5 maybe. Maybe it's 3 John. But it says, beloved, believe not every spirit. So you gotta always prove people. You can't just let random people into the camp or just do whatever. You gotta prove what's acceptable to the Most High. All things. You can't eat certain foods. Right, you gotta make sure it doesn't have, of course within reason, right? It doesn't have pork or anything like that, or shellfish, right? If you can, if it, nowadays, there's labels and stuff on things now, so even on protein powders, which I don't really like protein powders anymore. When I was younger, I was crazy for them, but nowadays I was just like, man, I'm just gonna eat chicken breast at this point, man. If I'm not gonna eat chicken breast, or if I don't have time for a meal, then I'll just eat a granola bar or something, or maybe even a protein bar or whatever, shit bar. But I don't mess with protein powders anymore, man. Just drinking straight, milk powder. It works, but I'd rather eat chicken or meat. Any sort of kosher meat is good enough for me. Mostly chicken or fish. And have no fellowship with unfruitful works of darkness, brother. Reprove them. And that's true. I have no fellowship with them. Don't be with them. Don't be doing what they do. Don't be hopping in with them. If people around you are doing, I don't know, doing drugs or something. Don't hop in and be the third person in the party doing drugs. Fuck that. Don't be around them like that. Coexist, but none of that. I'm not joining in with it. For it's a shame to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Shit that they do is just fucking shameful. Drugs and fucking orgies and weird shit. Just weird, strange shit. Type of shit that I saw in fucking, well, I didn't see it, but type of shit you hear about that people be doing while I was in school, I was in college, whatever. People bugging out these parties. I only went to one party and that shit was fucking terrible. Bunch of people jumping up and down in a crowded room. How the fuck do you fucking people find that shit fun, bro? You get alcohol everywhere, people spilling alcohol in your fucking shoes. It's bro, this is fucking trash, bro. But that's pretty much it. I wanted to find. And shalom. Alright, this is pretty much what the Luther doing against us. Use cutting out some trickery. They shoot the areas of the perfect, propaganda. So don't be surprised when you start hearing stuff. More and more start to come out about the ministry as a whole. But I wouldn't be surprised if they start targeting GMS in specific. Because the other camps, they don't get to the nitty gritty like that, man. These are the camps that they having Sabbath parties and putting on more worried about matching outfits. It's like, bruh, like you're following the same directions the wicked scribes and Pharisees, focusing on their, tassels and their phylacteries instead of, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing, their job, you know. But at the end of the day, they were more about fame and fortune. They didn't recognize Yahushua. The main things that they didn't recognize Yahushua. You know, low and edified, inshallah.